In the heart of a busy city lived a young street painter named Ayan. Every morning he set up his small wooden stand near the city square, surrounded by noise traffic and people rushing to their offices. But Ayan was different. While everyone chased success, he chased peace. His paintings were simple yet full of life: sunsets, laughter, and smiling faces of children. He painted not for fame or money, but to remind people of feelings they had forgotten. One afternoon, as the sun reflected on the glass towers, a luxury car stopped beside his spot. From it stepped out Mr. Harris, a well-dressed millionaire known for his pride and impatience. He looked at Ayan for a moment, watching him draw with focus and calm. "What a waste of time," he muttered. "You could have done something real with your life." Ayan looked up, smiled gently, and replied, "Sir, I paint the moments people forget to feel. That is real to me." Days passed. The city kept moving. But one night everything changed. The news spread across headlines. Harris Corporation collapses overnight. In a single day, the man who once owned skyscrapers lost everything: his company, his mansion, and his pride. His so-called friends vanished. His phone stopped ringing, and silence replaced the chaos he once controlled. With no car, no assistant, and nowhere to go, he walked the same streets where he had once looked down on others. His shoes were dusty, his eyes tired, and his heart empty. And then, by coincidence or destiny, he saw Ayan again, sitting under the same old lamppost, painting with the same calm smile. Ayan noticed him and smiled. "You look different today, sir," he said softly. Mr. Harris sighed, his voice low and broken. "I have lost everything. I do not even know what peace feels like anymore." Ayan paused his painting for a moment and replied, "Then let me paint it for you." He took a blank canvas, dipped his brush in soft colors, and began painting slowly. When he finished, he turned the canvas toward Harris. It was not a picture of sadness or failure. It was a portrait of Harris smiling, surrounded by bright light and color. "This," Ayan said, "is how life still sees you. Not broken, just waiting to begin again." Harris looked at the painting silently, his eyes filling with tears. For the first time in years, he did not see his wealth, his losses, or his status. He saw himself, a human being who could still feel, still hope, still start over. Over the next few weeks, Harris began visiting Ayan often. He helped him carry paint boxes, offered tea to children who came to watch, and even learned how to hold a brush. Slowly, the city millionaire became a humble friend of a street artist. He began to see beauty in small things: the laughter of kids, the colors of dusk, and the peace in giving instead of taking. Ayan never preached, he only lived his truth. And through that truth, Harris began to heal. One evening, as the sky turned orange, Ayan said, "Sometimes life takes everything away so it can teach us what really matters." Harris looked at him with tears in his eyes and whispered, "You painted my soul back to life." Months later, Harris used the little savings he had left to open an art foundation for young painters and children who could not afford education. He named it The Color of Hope. Every wall in the foundation carried a quote from Ayan: "Art is not about fame. It is about feeling." The same man who once judged a painter for being poor now painted alongside them, teaching others that real wealth is not what you own, it is what you share. The final scene shows Harris and Ayan sitting on a bench looking at a group of children painting under the sunset. Harris smiles and says softly, "You were right, Ayan. Sometimes colors can change lives." Ayan smiles back, "No, sir, kindness does." The camera slowly pans upward as the evening light fades, leaving behind two friends, one brush, and a world now a little more colorful than before.